Joining me now, John Ricci from Danavation. Did I get the company name right?
Yeah, Danavation Technologies Corp. Thank you.
And we're talking about digital smart labels today. I was back in the day. I was a merchandiser, so shelf labeling and labeling is interesting. Tell me, where do we start with smart labels? What types of technology are we employing, and who are we aiming this technology at?
Okay, great. Thank you, Brock. So you mentioned you're a merchandiser, so you know full well the pain points of pricing the traditional static way, which is printing perf paper, stickies, et cetera, in paper, which involves a very labor-intensive process of people going around the store with a list of SKU changes, et cetera, et cetera. So a digital smart label, little battery-operated device, it's wireless, so we employ Bluetooth technology at the shelf through a base station in the ceiling. So at the shelf, there's no power required. It sits under data strips that we manufacture. They clip right on. You can put a DSL, as we call them, anywhere you're in your store that you have, you're showing pricing or information or promos to customers. So different size screens, different information, but having it wireless, and the change is 15 to 30 seconds with zero labor. It makes it ideal for today's marketplace in terms of new digital strategies, decreasing labor, and increasing operational efficiencies in your store, engaging customers, consumer engagement with RFID, QR codes, product preview reviews on the tags themselves, and then the opportunity for the retailer to do brand advertising by putting logos on them and promos. It's an enormous opportunity for retailers to generate revenue with this system. So
to the forward-facing customer, what am I seeing when I approach a shelf, and how can that be leveraged by the retailer to improve my overall experience in the store?
Okay, great. So what you're going to see is a tag that may be 1.5, 2.1, 2.9, 4.2, all the way up to tablet size. It's a little rectangular device. It'll look like paper because it uses e-ink technology, which is like the Kindles, and there's no fade on it. So looking at it straight on, it'll look like paper. The difference is that paper, that tag can communicate with the customer. So you could put QR codes on them. You could put product reviews on them. You could change pricing. You could put a product on sale. You could introduce new items. You could engage a customer with RFID. We're building all kinds of cool software features into these tags that eventually, as we move into deployment, we start putting things like heat mapping and not facial recognition technology as you would see it in the security system, but this heat mapping and allowing a customer to have a little bit more of a positive experience. Showrooming, for example, if you're a retailer, one of the things a customer does is he walks up to a shelf, looks at a product, gets on his phone, because they all shop with phones, and he starts Googling, that product, and am I getting a competitive price? Is it available down the street or across the street at a lower price? Do they have inventory? So the whole idea is to make your, if you can make your store efficient and you communicate with your customer, provide inventory updates, show them on a tag that there is inventory in stock, show the store associates that there's inventory in stock or there's low inventory. It's just a way of keeping customers in the store. Removing the pricing and the tedious task of pricing and SKU changes allows the employees in the store to probably communicate more effectively with the customer. Product demos, product on the shelf, make sure to stock, and just engaging customers to help them. The whole idea is for a retailer to sell more product, and this is a way of helping engaging the customer to give them a little bit more of a positive experience. The other thing it does in this COVID-19 world is it provides a touchless environment. There's no more hands going on these, because once you put the tag on the shelf, whether or not you change your planogram, it's as easy as deleting the tag and pairing it with a product that sits in front of it. So it's really efficient that way. It's very clean, aesthetically pleasing, and we feel it's the way of the future and the new way of doing retail. Not just retail, but our other markets and information and branding.
From a marketing perspective, in the past, we've seen Marvel employ AR, augmented reality, directly related to store placements, I believe, with Walmart and things of that nature. Could your shelf tags play a role in this advancing augmented reality marketing universe and other technologies that continue moving forward?
Definitely, that's part of our big picture. It's part of our plan. We design and engineer our own hardware and software in-house in Vaughan, Ontario. We have our new office in Woodbridge. And part of our offering will be things like AR and the latest in AI and heat mapping and anything that's new and exciting in our, we're building our tags to unleash the world of the future in terms of what's next and what's cool and what's fashionable and what a customer is going to want to see. We have very tech savvy customers now. It's a generational, and the next one coming up the line are highly educated customers. They come to the stores knowing exactly what they want to buy, and it's up to the retailers to you want to close that customer. You want to make that happen in your stores, and you want to engage them because they're going to be expecting a certain level of tech in your stores. And if you don't have it, my personal opinion is you're not going to show this next generation of shoppers who you need that you're a current retailer.
Do you envision a future where we no longer see the flyers on top of the shopping cart, but instead a consumer that's navigating the store with an open camera? Is that something that we could see down the line where that interface becomes an imperative link in the process to discovering products, prices, and things of that nature?
Oh, definitely. That's something you'll see in the future for sure. Flyers are great. There's a lot of retailers that still use flyers. Part of the issue with flyers is that it requires advanced planning. So you set your price points for 1,000 products. Your flyer goes out on a Monday, Tuesday to launch on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That price is set in stone, and all of a sudden your competitors are doing something different. Now what do? So if you have a digital smart label system in your store, you're able to basically change on the fly to compete, to address competitive situations, to price match. A lot of customers like saying we price match, we honor competitors' coupons, but you go into a store knowing that the retailer that you're visiting has a pricing strategy, and that they are price matching because they have a digital system in place, gives a little more peace of mind and makes it feel like you are getting a good price or you're paying fair market value for the product that you're buying.
Yeah, because the price matching scheme relies on the consumer to do the work to find the discrepancy in prices and bring that forward.
That's right. You walk up to the cashier and say, "Excuse me, I can buy this for $7.99," or in a store associate, "Here it is. Here's your competitor. It's cheaper. Oh, we'll address it at the cash." And whether or not it gets addressed, it remains to be seen. But just the errors and those assumptions are added costs that are buried into a retailer's pricing strategy.
Now, for the layperson, talking about shelf tags, it may not be quote unquote fun, but I know that within the layers of this technology and what you're preparing, there are things that could be certainly considered fun. What is the most fun that you could envision coming out of your technology?
The consumer engagement. So it's multifaceted, but the consumer engagement, having the AR, AI technology, QR codes, being able to show a video at the shelf, being able to show various promotions within hours, using the same tag, the sustainability of it. It's a green product, but just showing your customer that you're current and you're tech savvy and you're ready for the new age. In my opinion, it's fun to be working for a company that's current and employing current technology and communicating to their customers effectively in a modern manner. It puts you ahead of your competitors.
Well, thank you very much, John. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you would like to make sure that you get in here today?
We're the only North American-based provider of DSLs. Everybody has competitors. We have competitors, but our competitors come from outside of North America. We design and engineer our own hardware and software in-house. Like I said, we're in Woodbridge, Ontario. We have an excellent team. We have an excellent tech team, marketing and sales team. We like to tell our customers, working with Danavation, we give you home field advantage. We are a startup working within a company that has been in business for over 30 years. We went public in January under the stock symbol DVN.CN on the CSE. So we're 4 months into it. We have a lot of successes, and we have a lot of great things happening. I encourage any potential investor or customer to visit our website, danavation.com. We have an IR tag, and you can see who we're working with, our upcoming deployments, and what's new. We have some incredible and some fun videos. We have some great case studies, and we're available to speak to anybody. And my contact information is on a website, and I personally speak to everybody that wants to speak to me, and I'm easy to get hold of.
Wonderful. And this seems appropriate because the city that we broadcast to is certainly a retail city. It serves as a hub in our community, drawing from all areas of the province. Yes, the Q103 listeners, we're a rock station, but a lot of the business managers listen to us. So I think they're going to find this very interesting. And I thank you again, John Ricci, for your time today. Danavation, where can I find you online? Quickly, what's the address?
Danavation.com.
Simple as that. Thank you very much, John, for your time today, and we look forward to speaking to you again.
Thank you very much, Brock. Appreciate it.